Hello everyone, I'm Woman International Master Knarik, and in this video I want to show you another position where we under promote to win the game. To record my video, I'm using the chesswithknarik.com website. I recommend everyone to use this website in order to improve your chess skills without costing you anything. Now, let's see. Here in this position, if we compare the pieces, black already has a queen and a knight. White has two passed pawns, but the one on b7 is a bit dangerous because right in the next move, white can just promote by capturing or pushing the pawn. Now, here, let's see what to think about this position. It is white's turn. What should white do? Of course, not push the pawn on h5. That will be wasting time, and black will be able to win this game because, okay, they already have a queen and they can even try to save the knight, or worst case, try to give up the knight for the pawn, and it's going to be easy for black to win this if we just give the turn to black. Now, but it's white's turn, and what will white play here? Again, pushing the pawn is not going to be useful for white if white wants to win, because worst case, black can draw if they can just check and capture the other pawn, or black can just trade queens and stop the h pawn with the knight and the king's help together. Black can do that. So, okay, for white to try to win, probably white will have to capture the knight. Say we promote it to a queen. Now, what is good in this? That the black king is on the a file, and after the check is going to move anywhere on the b file, which means that let's say, okay, first of all, if the black king moves to b4, that's easy for white to trade queens, and we know that after trading the queens, this is going to be easy for white to win, because we already saw what is the square of a passed pawn, and the black king is way too far from the square of the passed pawn that white has. So going back, if white promotes to a queen with a check, white wants to trade queens, the black king maybe needs to try to hide behind the queen, maybe moves to b2. Now, what black will try is, okay, white does have an extra pawn, but if white tries to push that pawn after supporting it with the queen, black is going to try to do maybe non-stop checks, try to cause trouble for white. So what can white try? For white, it will be good if white can trade queens, because as we saw, that this pawn will not be stoppable on the h file if we trade queens. And how can white do that already? We can force the trade of queens if we just move our queen to the b file, either b8 or b7. Again, we're forcing the trade of queens. But let's see what happens here. It's true. What should black play here? If black just trade queens by capturing our queen, okay, black won't be able to make it to stop our pawn from promoting. Black is losing. If black plays a random king move, then it's white that's going to trade the queens, and then again it's going to push the pawn and promote. But this position is a bit special. If we go back, it's special because here black can play a move that avoids trading queens, and by using the fact that we're on the corner of the chessboard, and we can try to use the stalemating concept to our favor. Here black can try to move the king to a1. What does this do? This takes away the king from the same file as the queen, which means that if right now white doesn't capture, now my queen is free on the next move to just move away, avoid being traded, and just start checking. And if white captures the queen, now that's going to be a stalemate. It's going to be a draw. So going back, so here, what else white can try? White can try again to check. Again, we're moving to b2, and again, if white tries to trade queens, then we're going to again try to move to a1. That's a repetition already, and it's good for black because this will end in a stalemate. Let's go back. Is there any other things that we can try here for white if white wants to win? So promoting to a queen is not working because black is able to trick white into a stalemate or a draw. So what else can black try? Now, we can do exactly the same thing, but instead of getting a queen, we can under promote to a rook. Let's see how can that help us, because if we under promote to a rook, then let's say again the black king is moving to b4 or the black king is moving to b2, and after we try to trade queens, force the trade. Okay, this is not trade, but we are trading our rook for the queen. What's different is this, that if black tries to do the same thing, try to trick us into going to a stalemate, when we capture the queen, now that's not going to be stalemate anymore. Black has a move to play, and this is not going to be a stalemate. So which makes here in this position, capturing the knight with a check and under promoting to a rook is going to do the job. Whether the king moves to b4 or b2, we will be able to get the queen for our rook, and after we do that, we're going to be able to win the game just by promoting our h-pawn with no challenge. Now, okay, what other options did we have? If we wanted to try some other options here, if I didn't want to promote to a queen and I wanted to avoid the stalemate and I under promoted to a knight, but then, okay, we're playing this game with a knight and a king and a pawn versus a queen. Queen is definitely going to win this game. Also, if we under promote to a bishop, we're just material down, so that's not really even worth trying to think. So it's just that the difference between promoting to a queen and under promoting to a rook in this position is going to be just that small difference that makes the position possible for black to continue, or if we have a queen, it's just going to be not possible and the game is going to end in a stalemate. So that's why the rook is doing the same job as the queen here when we under promote to a rook, but with the slight difference that when we try to get the black queen, black can't try to trick us into moving to a stalemate.